Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Hey everyone, welcome back. welcome myself back, actually. It's been a while, definitely. yeah, so I just wanted to do a, I don't know if it'll be a quick stream, but just wanted to do a stream while I was close to Legend here, and hopefully try to get Legend on stream. I'll show you all the team I've been working with when we get to it. But yeah, Spirit Lord, yeah. Just been busy, you know? I would love to stream all the time, but you know, other priorities, other things to do, especially like work. All right, we'll just do this grunt and then we're gonna go into the games. How have y'all been though? Anybody, I wonder what leagues people are playing, to be honest. Because, I mean, right now we have Open Great League and... What's the other one? Well, I'm playing the other one. What is it? I literally cannot remember. Let's see. Fossil Cup. Yeah. I definitely been playing Fossil Cup, as you saw there. 29.95. So basically just need a 3-2. And any 3-2 should work. Team I've been using. Let's see. I've been keeping track of the scores. Okay, wait, let's see. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. So with this team, I've played it for 4 days. The first day I went 10-0, second day 14-6, third day 19-11, and then yesterday I went 11-9 for a total of 54 wins, 26 losses. So plus 28. Yeah, plus 28 in the wins column. So definitely this team is catapulted me pretty far. I think I started around 26-20. And I think I'm at, you can see, 29.95. Sorry, lowering the volume here on my side. You're gonna hear one more. I lied, you're gonna hear one more. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'll show you the team here. All right, yeah, this is the team. It's Pelipper, Ferrothorn, and good luck. Oh, thanks, Henry. Pelipper, Ferrothorn, Quagsire. The Quagsire is non-shadow. So I actually have the shadow one, and I was going to switch over to using it, but then the regular one was just working so well by the time. So I was playing the games so that I could get enough Stardust to make the shadow one. And as soon as I made the shadow one, I was like, well, this one's just been working so well, especially going 10-0 on the first day using this team. So, you know, this is a pretty good matchup, whether it's Razor Leaf or not. I mean, it's definitely not the greatest matchup. I gotta go for the bait here because otherwise I'm gonna be taking way too much damage. I'm just hoping that in the back, I'm imagining it's like double steal. And then Ferrothorn will eat any energy this thing throws. So I want to go for the 2 shields here. And then I'm hoping that Quagsire is really good in the back. I imagine it's something like Excavalier and Registeel. something like that. It is Scavalier, which means like Ferrothorn probably not going to have much play. But we have shields, and I'll wait for him to throw. He obviously wins CMP, so we want to get the extra in. 2 Mud Bombs will KO. Oh, we went for the Acid Spray. I'm going to throw back-to-back here. Okay. Throwing the Stone Edge, because it's going to do a little bit more damage. I actually think it might KO from here, which is why I'm doing it. Does not. I have to shield this. If this does end up being Registeel, I can get 2 Mud Bombs off. Oh my god. I really need to get 2 off here before they get to Pup. Oh wait. Not good either way. Just gonna fast attack down. Okay, that could have been really bad. Okay, we were definitely right about Double Steel. I was not thinking Mawile, but it does make sense since they're so weak to Ferrothorn in the front, considering they started with Ludicolo, especially Razor Leaf. But, yeah, that's a good one. I definitely thought it was going to be Lucario or Registeel. I think, most Double Steels like that are not going to be Ferrothorn, and more than likely they're going to be Lucario. They kind of just, but then they want to save their shield, so you wouldn't start with it. Yeah, I guess I just thought it would be a Registeel, but we'll take that. Definitely those are Mon that need shields, like kind of all of them. So interesting team. I definitely never seen that team before, so good on them at least for using a unique team. I've actually never seen anyone using the team I'm using, so also kind of interesting that, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the teams I use, a lot of people they also figure out the same thing. All right, this matchup really sucks. So most of the time, both people bait, and I always shield, and sometimes they don't shield. Oh, they switch into Registeel here. I'm actually going to switch right away. And then I'm going to throw the first one right away, and then we'll see how much we want to go up to here. So 14 turns to the Focus Blast, which will be right here. Okay, they went out more. I mean, I'm not shielding anyways. We have the Pelipper to contend with. They're right here. I really hope they shield, but they definitely won't. Is it worth shielding this? No, we'll let it go. This is why I hate this matchup so much. If they choose to bait every time, we'll never catch up. Okay, they did actually go for it. So in this matchup, I like to actually just chip this so that mine has a bit of a lead, because this is just going to be such a slog between the Ferrothorns. They don't do anything to each other. I'll bank a move. It's just a Weather Ball, but that's fine. So I believe they're at 6. So there'll be a 1 here after the Thunder. If this has something like Flash Cannon, it's probably just over. But Thunder, we're pretty good here for Thunder. They do have the switch on us by a pretty big margin. And they do have the shield advantage. I don't think I'll be shielding Ferrothorn. I think I'm going to be all in on Pelipper here. Their switch is coming out. Oh, I definitely should have thrown the Thunder. But this is fine. Damn. They're not in Weather Ball range either. So I'll just go for this. They are pretty low. They have a lot of energy. But they'll have to throw something here. Okay, this is CMP. This is great. Well, not really, because they do have an energy advantage. Are we in Thunder range on our Ferrothorn? We are, but they're probably 2 Bullet Seeds, which means they'll probably live, because I think they'll only be able to get to another Grass Knot. Or Power Whip. Is this a Thunder? I guess we'll see. No, this is just a Power Whip. Definitely doesn't KO. Alright, GG's. Yeah, Power Whip, double resisted, doesn't really do anything to Ferrothorn, so definitely, I mean, I guess he knew he was going to get farmed down, but I think you have to go for it there because, I mean, he knows that, well, maybe he didn't keep track of our energy. If the second steal is Escav, this might be bad. Oh, if he was running double steal. Yeah, I don't feel like people who run Pelipper run double steal. Have I ever seen it? I don't remember off the top of my head. I don't really keep track of the teams I play. Oh my god, it's another one of these. I feel like I haven't really seen Pelipper. Well, no, Pelipper Escavalier is really good. Maybe they're... Well, that actually could make sense. Okay, they caught on Registeel again. I'm gonna go 2 here. So last time we saw, I can easily get to a second move here, and then I really don't think I'm gonna make it to a move on Pelipper, because they're gonna Focus Blast me into the range of Weather Ball. Yeah, no, I was just thinking about it actually. Escav and Pelipper are actually really good together. Okay, so he's at 9 on Pelipper. I believe I'm at 6. 10, 11, 12. That's max energy. He's going to go down to 7, so he's actually still ahead of me. This is actually not great for me, because, again, if he decides to just bait the whole time... What did he have in the back last time? Pharaoh? No. Well, we're coming in our own. Okay, this could be Hurricane. So I'll shield. Okay, great. 2, 3. So I'm baiting to get back an energy advantage. Ooh, 4. That's fine, this is Weather Ball. I'm gonna go 3. Throw this. If they shield, I just throw again. But I don't think they'll shield. They want to save for the last one. The problem is I think this might be Ludicolo. Or Lucario. Yeah. This is probably over. Maybe I can get both shields here. Actually, I'm really close to dying, but we do resist counter. We need to go 1 more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't know though. Oh, yeah, good no shield. 5, 6, 7. Nah, this is over. Yeah, I don't know why though. It really felt like this was going to be Lucario. The problem is, okay, so here's the big problem. I don't really want to come back in Ferrothorn against Pelipper after I win Switch against the Registeel. But maybe I have to. It gives me more odds against the things in the back because at least Pelipper has play against Ferrothorn in the back. It's going to be better against all double steel lines to have Pelipper in the back. The problem is they have such a huge energy advantage. They're going to be able to bait or throw the Hurricane, but they're going to be able to do that anyways on Pelipper. Maybe I just come in Ferrothorn next time. My two favorite Pokemon are Hitmontop and Togedemaru. What's a good third Pokemon for that team? Ooh, I gotta say, those... Okay, Togedemaru has seen some success lately in Open Great League. Hitmontop is actually better than you would think. Since it has Stone Edge. Yeah, but it only has big moves. But it has counter, which is really good. I gotta think. Okay, this is obviously the worst possible lead. And the worst possible switch would be into Ferrothorn, which I've seen quite a bit. The fact that they want to chip usually means it's something like Escav. Three, 4, 5, 6. We're going to shield once anyways, so... I think we can end up pulling 2 shields out of this matchup. 7. This is going to be drill run, so they'll be at 1. I'll go to 2 moves. 2, 3. A lot of times they actually give up switch here. But I'm totally okay for... I don't know that they can actually counter me down. I might be able to get to another one. It'll be close though. 5, 6, 7, 8. I shield this to flip switch. 100%. Oh, unless I'm at 1 HP, then this was the worst possible shield. No, it's fine. Also, Acid Spray is weird here. Even if they come in, they only get 1 more spark, even if they come in Lantern. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good catch. I'll probably go up to a move here. Okay, and then I want to double up moves here if I can as well. DJ Mimsy, yo, what's up? Also, the light in my room doesn't work, so as soon as the sun goes down here, we're definitely gonna be out of it. Okay, so I'll go 2 more here. Actually, I'll just go 1 more. So we're gonna be 2 away from the Thunder. Maybe I could have undercharged, actually. Yeah, that's risky, though. This almost KOs if it doesn't already KO. Sweet. So I was almost 100% sure they were going to catch on the Lucario, but no real reason to hold back there. They're never going to get to a move before we get to bank a move anyways, and then we have such a dominating matchup in after we won Switch with the Escavalier there. So I think that was 3 wins. I mean that was 3 wins. So I'm pretty sure we've hit Legend, but I guess we'll find out after this one. It's a really good lead. A lot of times they switch in Lantern here. Maybe it's triple weak. So sometimes, okay, when I was early in this cup, a lot of times Escav Leaves would switch in Quagsire, and then I'd switch obviously Ferrothorn into that. Yeah, Lucario wins CMP against Pelipper, yes. Sadly enough. And then I started noticing a lot of Lanterns also in that comp, so that's a pretty known comp, I think. Or that's at least one I've seen a lot. I haven't watched many other people play, but that was a 4-1. I mean, we definitely hit legend on this. There was a long time this season. Well, I haven't played as many as most people. Hey! Deep into Legend too. 30-41. Sweet. Alright, we'll keep running this. I mean, this team is literally all I've been running. No, but I was saying early into this season, I haven't played that much, but I have played a few hundred. During the Go Battle days, I definitely played most of them. I just needed that dust. But I was pretty hard stuck in 2600 for a very long time. Maybe 200 games, I feel like. And then all of a sudden, once I broke out, I just skyrocketed. Like I said, in the past, I'm up 400 points in the past 4 days. Oh, thank you. Yeah, definitely. If you guys are playing Fossil Cup, definitely use this team. This team's super good. Like I've been telling everyone. But I've never even seen anyone to use it. Yo, this guy's name is Texas Quagsire. So this is a good lead, but it's also a weird lead, because if you get hit by the Stone Edge, it's so bad. I like just going here, letting them throw, shielding, hoping they don't bait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this can be a Stone Edge. I mean, this is a Stone Edge, so we'll just shield. So that's bad. We're down 2 shields, obviously this is bad. You know, but we got a little bit of energy. We'll probably at least get 1 back here. Oh, maybe we won't. I'll just let Pelipper go down here. Problem is he's weak to Pelipper in the back, right? So it's probably Escavalier. What do I want to do? I'm going to go 1 more, and then... No, I'm going to go 2 more. And I'm actually just going to sacrifice Ferrothorn here. I think Ferrothorn has no more play. And I'm just going to let him go. Totally fine with that. Yeah, it was Escav. 2, 3, 4. So we'll come back in Pelipper. But obviously down this many shields, it's not going to be good. 5, 6. I think we get 1 shield back here. He's going to go Megahorn. But I think we're going to die to the counters after this. Like, this doesn't KO. No, we might make it to another move. But it doesn't matter. Quagsire's going to take too much. Oh, weird. Okay, so he's asked us for a drill run. It's actually really good for us. He's at 2. 4, 5. That's where I'm at. The 2400 hasn't played a lot either. Yeah, it just feels like you have to play a ton of games just to get through the lower ELOs. Or like the, not low, but like the mid ELOs. Stone Edge should be enough for the Escav. Yeah, definitely enough. And they have to get to 2 drill runs. That was really good for us. Them switching there obviously meant that... Yeah, no Megahorn's kind of weird. Them switching there, actually, since Reggie was at 0 energy, since we swapped into the Zap Cannon, meant that I could farm just... I mean, you saw right there. I farmed a ton of extra energy and then just able to KO Pokemon. So that was really good for us. I actually thought he was going to go Acid Spray. I guess he was in Mud Bomb range on Escav. So maybe it just didn't matter because we outpace to the Mud Bomb. Yeah. I don't know, that was kind of tough for them, I guess. I think it was the play that won us the game, but obviously going Ferrothorn into Registeel, you're able to eat that big move. The problem with, not the problem, but one of the things about Registeel is it takes so long to get to its moves because its moves are so big, right? Yeah. Jamie Finn Pogo, yo, what's up? Warren, missed the streams? I missed them too. If you're just getting here, you missed us get Legend on our first set. I was at 29.95, so I knew I was probably going to get it, especially since I actually haven't had a negative day with this team. I've only had... I wrote down the sets here. So I've actually only had 4 negative sets. On the second day, the very first game of the day, I went 1-4. And then the last game 2 days ago, I went 2-3. And then yesterday, I started with 2-2-3s. And 3 of those games, at the very least 2 of those games, I really messed up. I could have won 100% those 2 games if I just played right. And then the third game, I got kind of outplayed, but I could have won. Man, this guy's 100 points higher than us. And they're Pelipperring. So sometimes I do go straight Hurricane. But it's risky. Sometimes it's worth it. Ooh, they win CMP? I'll shield. Them winning CMP is actually really bad if they bait here. Okay, that's really good though. So they'll be at 0 energy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. This is Weather Ball. I'm going to go, I think, 1 more. And then throw my own Weather Ball. Because that'll put me right at 100 energy. Do I want to undercharge? I don't think so. I think I just want to get rid of this thing. If it's Registeel, we stay in, we just blow all of the energy. Yep. Although I think this is Escav in the back again, right? Do I just throw away Ferrothorn again? I think this situation's a little different. We're kind of really low. I don't even think I could survive Escav. So they're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This might be CMP. No, they're going to 7.5. Actually, they'll probably farm a little bit more energy, right? Okay. Well, this is just great for us. They're at 100 energy on Registeel. I'm going to come in with Ferrothorn. They don't get to really do anything here. I'm going to go up to... I'm going to go up to 2 Power Whips. We don't get KO'd by 3 Mud Bombs. Do I get to farm this down? You know what? I'm not going to get too greedy here. I'm going to go 2 Power Whips. They have to throw a move into this, and then we get infinite energy onto... Oh. Weird. I'll throw 2 of these, I guess. Them using shields here is great for us. It's because they know they can't farm us down from here. Yeah, and we just come in Quag and no shield. Yeah, this is pretty good for us. Yeah. Because we just have the 1 shield for the move Reggie already has, and Reggie's already super low from the 3 weather balls. Yeah. Using the same team on my ult, but Registeel instead of Ferrothorn, 57 and 15. Damn. Yeah, before today I was 54 and 26. Starting at 26. I can't remember exactly where I started. I think it was either... I think it was like 26-20. Yeah, and then obviously I'm at 30-41 now. And that person was 100 points ahead of us, which means we could gain 100 more points still. Just got tired about how condensed the fossil meta is and went back to Great League. Yeah, but open Great League's too open. And to be fair, I don't have Carbink. The one I actually got, I could make because it only goes to level 42. So I can make it a 40 and it'd be close. But I don't have the dust for it. I don't really want to make a Carbink, and I don't really want to make teams that are just like anti-Carbink. Alright, obviously this is a really tough lead. But we have 2 really good swaps for it. Just we're ABB against this, so that's always where I like to be at least. This is an interesting matchup because the Stone Edge does so much. So I like to shield the first one, especially since basically they shielded. Although they baited, interesting. Liquidation doesn't kill us from here, but it's close, and they get to an X-Scissor. So do I want the shield, or do I want switch? And I think I want switch. Because if I can, they're going to go for an X-Scissor CMP here. That's fine. Ooh, actually, they never baited me in the first one. Did they get to liquidation here? I don't think it KOs even if they do, but... So now we have Lantern on Ferrothorn, and we just have to hope... I imagine this is like a... Excadrill, yeah. This is exactly what I thought it was. 3, 4, 5... 6. Oops, missed one. Hopefully we get an excellent still. 7. I mean, this should be game. Yeah, GG. I lucky traded my bank. Rank 800 is just fine. Also, very few people seem to be using around this rank. So, what was the last cup? It was, not retro. It was, I forgot the name of it. The one where they exclude the top X Pokemon. And Carbink was like on every single team. Maybe not the first day, but it felt like the third day I faced maybe half the teams were Carbink. And then I kind of stopped playing. Waited for this cup, basically. Not this cup. I just waited for the next change. I didn't feel comfortable in rematch. Well, I forgot the name of it. Something with an R, but it's not retro. Remix. Yeah, remix. And I just figured a lot of people were using it in Open Great League. To be fair, I didn't really play any Open Great League this time around. So, yeah, Open Great League. So, I don't know. You faced 3 Carbink in 2 weeks? Maybe it's just my imagination then. I mean, like I said, I didn't actually play any Open Great League, so it's just like, oh, I forgot we got this guy. Excuse me. Oh, man. No shiny again this season. Yeah. I just feel like every video is, maybe it's just what's that fallacy or bias or whatever, where you see it a few times somewhere and you think it's everywhere. Maybe I'm just seeing it too much on Twitter and I'm like, oh man, it looks like everyone's running this team, so, or running this in their team. But maybe they just aren't. Beginning of the season, I actually really liked Open Great League before Carbink. I think Dugong's really good. The updated Dugong with Drill Run. I just hit Legend last set. So you can see the... I think you can rewind this video right here at the bottom, and you could go back and watch if you want. But yeah, I just hit Legend maybe 15 minutes ago. And we just got our Pikachu. Oh, you know what I should do? I should... What season is this? I always name them season. Season 15. I haven't missed one yet. But I also haven't gotten a shiny, so have I really gotten it? I just finished the reward track also for GBL, the 5th one. So got that charged TM, got the dust. Pretty nice. Yeah, it is 15. I only know that because I checked. Obviously, I didn't know that before. Let me get this guy with a berry to finish the quest I have. You know, one thing I've been working on for Pogo is the Gimme Ghouls, the Gold Dingo. So I went to a... It's not a block party. I forget what they call it. A Golden Lore party at a park that is not near me. Literally like maybe a 20-minute drive away. And I got all my coins for that, so I'm totally done on that. But I don't have a hundo. And I don't have anything close to a hundo, so... I think this one's my best one. It's a lucky trade. 15, 13, 15. But oh yeah, the coins. So I got 2,000 candy. I was like, I don't have 2,000 coins because right when I got to 999, I literally left that park. Even though they were gonna go for another probably hour and a half. I was like, I just need my coins and I get out because I had never gone to any Golden Lures, but I had done like 3 or 4 myself. Maybe it was like 5, and I was already at like 400 or something. Oh my gosh, another Pelipper. Six, 7, 8, 9. We lose CMP. I feel like they're baiting, but you just can't, right? It's just so risky. You just like auto lose if you miscall the bait. And the last 2 people actually haven't baited. That's kind of crazy because I would say 70% of people bait, which is probably why they're not even shielding me here. They actually tried to get to the... Okay, well, we can't leave this. I don't know why I threw this. That was a mistake. 2, 3, 4. That's fine. That's fine. I think it's Escav in the back, which really... I messed up here. Maybe it's not fine. 6. I should have thrown something. I forgot they could throw on 4, to be honest. What are they on? 3? Feels like it. Is this a Quagsire in the back? If it's a Quagsire, I'm kind of 4, 5, 6. So they're 1. Wanted to make sure they threw Bullet Seed. 2. This basically KOs. 3, 4. I lived this. We'll see if they swap here. I have to switch now. Problem is, that's the first time we've seen the mirror, and I can't believe these people aren't shielding me on the Pelipper leads. It's the right play, but it's disrespectful. How do you get this ghost Pokemon? Oh, you have to, wait. I think I'm missing a lot of messages here. Let me go back up. The seasons fly by. Yeah, they really do. I had 2 Pikachu Libre, gave 1 away. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely one, if your friends don't really play GBL, it's definitely one worth giving. I keep them as just, I guess, checkpoints in a... checkpoints in a Pokemon Go career, Pokemon Go GBL career. So I probably won't trade any of mine. Well, maybe when I start slowing down. Although I kind of am slowing down. Salty about missing the pose that one season that he didn't hit Legend. Oof. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna bring back some of the poses in like sometimes they have like the off-season seasons that don't really matter as much, and they let you just get there from wins alone. No losses don't bring you down. Maybe they'll start giving away some of those. Gonna run some sets and work on my Legend push. Hell yeah. How do you get the ghost Pokemon? So the Gimmighoul. I don't know why I keep going to the one that's the lucky trade. The Gimmighoul you get on the Switch. And you have to do... Actually, it's probably still on there from the last time. Let me turn this on real quick. You do a postcard. You send a postcard. Oh, what am I doing? You cannot see this, probably. You send a postcard through Pogo to your Switch. And then it gives you the Gimmighoul on the Switch if you have, I think it's Scarlet or Violet. And then it gives you a bag in your inventory. And you can do this with someone else who has a Switch. It doesn't have to be yours. And then what that does is it gives you this coin bag in your inventory. I don't have one. And then you'll be able to, basically it's like a 30-minute lure. And it only spawns the Gimmighouls, that ghost that you're seeing. Oh, Rebel said it. I don't know why I just said it. Not caught up on the chat. Should I run this team? Currently running Medicham, Zard, Noctowl. I would run this team. I mean, obviously this team's doing so well for me. I would run this over anything. But it depends how... It really depends which one you want to run. If you want to run Fossil Cup or you want to run Open Great League. Because that's going to be obviously a big part of your choice. It's exactly like Melmetal, correct. Kim Genie. So we really love to see Escavalier leads. We really hate to see I said Noctowl. Lantern leads? You know, Noctowl hates to see it too. This is the worst possible lead and switch. Because technically we don't threaten this at all. We'd have to get... Is it 4 Mud Bombs? Maybe it's 3. Although I really love it when they just throw right away. So this is great for us. I do not care about this Mon. The only thing I need to worry about is I need to make sure switch goes right. Now, we will have to shield this once because it will always get to a Thunder before we make it to a Hurricane. And obviously that's scary, so... They always make it there one turn before. So we'll shield this. They're on 5. We actually went for the Thunder. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This was greedy. Oh, I messed up because now they're at that and this doesn't KO. I really messed up. My bad. This game was bad. I got so greedy. I always know you're supposed to throw the Thunder and a Hurricane, and I still threw. I just thought I would make it, but I know that I've never made it before. So just remember that in your heads. You will not make it. This is usually like a scav. I'm gonna tap left this game. There's no way to win this one. Because they'll just shield both my moves, and then Pelipper just has no play against Lantern. I almost had Noctowl again. Oh, that was a 4-1, but... I'm trying to think if I actually could have won. So one Hurricane would have KO'd us. They would go for double Hurricane. They double shield our double Thunder. Well, I'll probably bait and go double Power Whip. And then we won't make it to a Thunder before we get a Hurricane a third time. So, no, we would. Okay, so in a no bait 4 times, we actually could have won that game if I didn't mess up. Obviously, it depends a lot on them. If they ever bait once, we just lose. $30.84. Man, I haven't been this high in a long time. Let's see. Do I have leaderboards on my computer still? Okay, yeah, leaderboards are here. Oh my god, Jason is a beast. 34.54. I saw the team he was playing. Well, he posted it. You know, we're almost at the very bottom of the leaderboard. You have to be 30.99. So if we go 4-1, maybe an insane 3-2. That'd be pretty cool. I haven't been on the leaderboard in a long time. I remember we used to be a hardcore leaderboard grinder. Just don't play enough games anymore. Like, it would be insane to make it on the leaderboard in such low amount of such a low sample size. Plus, I'm also not that good anymore. This is a great lead. So if they come in Lantern, we'll come in Quag. This is a more awkward one. But we're ahead of them. And then I mistimed it still somehow. So I think it's Lantern in the back. But we get to, so they get to bait us here, but then we get to go for 2 shields, possibly. Now this is a little bit of a weird switch because we're going to be close to their timer. And I'm not going to shield because I want to get as low as possible, basically. Ooh, they got the weather ball off here. I'll wait half a turn, or I'll wait one turn to see if they throw a move. Just so that I know I throw it at Pelipper. Now, they want to come in as fast as possible. Yeah, because our timer's not up yet. I think it's Lantern in the back. But I have to come in Pelly here. Okay. So it's not Lantern in the back, it's Quagsire. Wait, it is Lantern. Why did they go for a ton of energy there? Because now I'm at a move against... Okay. Takes 3 surfs to KO Quagsire. Probably just saving my shield. Could have actually CMP'd there. I'm gonna go for 2 more. Actually, I should have gone for 3 because I could have won CMP. That's fine. At max, they'll have 2 moves, and then every one of our moves KOs. And we have a shield. And we don't care about one of our Mon dying, so they need 3 moves to win, which is not possible. How do you get the ghost Pokemon? What? No, that's the one I already answered, right? Oh, yeah. So, what did you do the first 2 or so Sylph seasons that I know your Pogo name? Well, I really didn't play season 1. I did, but at the very end. So, definitely not notable there. I did start a YouTube channel. I mean, I started this YouTube channel near that same time. I think I did 2 cups on the channel of season 1. Then I was like, I'm gonna go so hard in season 2. Started going hard in season 2, and then pandemic hit and was like, guess Sylph's kind of done. But I still GBL'd. Yeah, I didn't really like doing the online Sylph thing, so then I kind of just gave up on Sylph after that. More recently did Sylph Factions for the entirety of that run. Yeah, obviously we started in Open, and we ended in Diamond for NA, and it was a Texas-specific team. Other than that, I don't know where you know my name from. I remember when I first created my channel, King recommended me as one of the channels to go to, like the 6 new up-and-comer YouTubers, and King had me on that channel. Like I think I had 80 or 90 subscribers at that point. So maybe you know me from that. Not sure. Someone messaged me on Discord, probably Driftblim, if I was to guess. No, it wasn't him. But yeah, I like to go play battles in the underground. It's a Discord channel where you can basically stream your... Oh my god, what's happening with the camera here? Oh, it's because it's too dark. Be right back. Let me see if I can get lighting. There we go. Yeah, my light bulb went out yesterday, so I gotta get that replaced. But I have a lamp on over there. There's a lot of light. Oh, let me close my door real quick. All right, let's do it. Yeah, and then I basically never played again on Silph except for factions, which we got, I think, technically 5th or 6th in King of the Hill, which is actually almost done. I think they're in their last 2 battles, or yeah, last 2 teams, so that's pretty cool. I think Worlds is also, the Factions Worlds is also almost over. And then that'll be the end of Silph, which is kind of sad. Just, I remember the first. Okay, I work at a company that is got a massive building. I guess we'll go over this after this. And there's a ton of people that play Pogo in there. The building's actually half a mile long, and there's about, this guy's 80 ahead of me. This matchup's kind of frustrating. Again, they beat you to Thunder. They almost always throw Power Whip. No, we can't come in Quagsire because I'm 99% sure it was a lantern in the back. That's tough. Anyways, the place I work at, yeah, it's a half-long mile building. Apparently a ton of people in there. I mean, there was literally, before pandemic, we were at 30, I think it was like 32,000 people. His third was definitely lantern. We didn't see it, but it definitely was lantern. Yeah, I think 32,000 people worked in the building. And there was a Discord for Pogo. There's still a Slack channel for Pogo as well. And that Discord had like 500, 600 people in it. Anyways, a bunch of those people played Ingress before, so the building is like littered with stops. It's nothing crazy like the spoofer stops basically that you see on Twitter or whatever, but it's like in the half-mile long building there's 4 gyms and maybe like 10 to 12 stops, which is nice. It's a nice walk in AC, which I live in Texas, so like every day it's literally 101 to 104, and the last like few weeks has been 104. So going on walkout is horrific. So yeah, anyways, one of the we would always go to the raids in the building together, and one of the guys was talking about Sylph, and that's when I started playing. This is a tough lead, actually. It's okay. This is good. I always throw right away because if they want to go Octazooka, at least I got the move off. But I'm pretty sure I cannot farm this down. But we do win this. And we can at least get Quagsire onto... I'm just going to throw here. I actually don't know the counts, which is why I'm throwing at a seemingly random time. I should learn the Kingdra counts, but not a lot of people use Kingdra. I get a Thunder off, unless he doesn't want me to, then he can stop me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. I don't know if this is the right call. 9. We win CMP, so we should win on the next storm. Oh, we went for 11. Okay, yeah, so he wants to preserve. So he's at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good catch. Lantern is good for us. I'm actually just gonna switch. We have 2 shields. We'll save them for... He has 2 moves on... What's his face? Sandslash. So we want this hit here. 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna get greedy because I don't know the exact count. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. CMP? No. Damn, I could have gotten one more. We have 2 shields. I think I just go up to 2 moves and throw both back to back. He should be at 6. Should be at 1. Two, 3, and then I just throw this one. Yeah, he knows. I was like, unless my count's way off, we're good here. Yeah, nice. I was trying to think of what would be in the back, so you need something that's kind of anti... I don't know. At first, when he swapped out, I thought for sure he doesn't have Lantern. Then I thought about it more, and I was like, what does Sandslash fear the most? And it's the fighters. So Escav Lucario, and then you would want those. Anyways, you want those against Pelipper, so you need a safe swap into those, and the safe swap against those would be Lantern. Yeah. So I almost came in Quagsire, but then I thought it out during when we got KO'd on the Ferrothorn. I had some time to think, so it's good. Thanks for answering. Not sure if it's king or another reference to your content, but good to know the history. I will in GBL. I mean, I'm really well known, I think, in GBL for Hypno Double Dark. I played it this season as well. So, yeah, I've been playing Hypno Double Dark since Season 3. It just never dies. Oh, man. Maybe we'll just complete this set and then be done with it, because I think we're getting too high here. We're getting into the actual queue times. You know, again, this team is so sick and not really a lot of people using it. I've only seen the one team we played today to have someone using the exact same team. And then I also coach, and I coached my student in this team as well. So I know he's using the team at least as well. But literally, I've not seen anyone else playing, and I've played, well, obviously not as much as everyone else, but in the last 4 days, I've played 5, 10, 15, 25, 50, like almost 100 games. And then I've seen another maybe 20 games from student. No. I had 2 students using it actually, so 45. So 145 games, and I've never seen I've seen one mirror, which was today. So if you want a team that's kind of unique, this one seems to be it, and obviously it's really good into this meta. No, 30, so 150. I played 30 games with one of my students, and then I played like 10 or 15 with the other. Oh, a much lower person. You are Tay? I didn't see. Gyarados. Interesting. Okay, he wins CMP. Probably goes Aqua Tail here, to be honest. Lanturns everywhere, but you're ABB against Lanturns, so if you like ABB comps. Do I go 0 shields here? Nah. I don't think so. Maybe I should have just thrown another move then. I'm gonna save a shield. This is gonna hurt. I didn't think I'd make it to the other one. I think I actually might have. Damn, I got scared. It's probably Escav. It's fine. We do the damage here, and it could be Reggie. No, it can't be Reggie. Could be Lantern. Okay. Damn. We got denied even though they... Well, we switched and they switched, right? Probably at 4 on the Escav. I have the shield and farm down, but I actually don't farm down in time. Yeah, GG. Oh, wait. Nah, but he's at 6. I'm out of energy on Pharaoh. Yeah. Tough. That's a tough one. The Gary was rocking to the tunes? That's funny. I have not seen a Gyarados. You know, actually the very first team I made had Shadow Gyarados on it as the safe swap. And it was awful. But, it's obviously good. I mean, it's obviously good against Pelipper, good against Quagsire. It's kind of decent against Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn takes so long to get to its moves, and even though it resists the Dragon Breath, it's just so much damage coming in because of the Shadow. That carry was good. Man, Pelipper had a lot of play, but you can't save swap. Maybe I should have tried to catch on the Hurricane or gone for the double shield. Would that have worked? No, they wouldn't have let it go because I get to a move on each of those other Pokemon. They would have double shielded, and then I would have been maybe in a worse position. But I should have thrown the Weather Ball into the Gary, knowing that I knew that I lose CMP. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we've seen this matchup a few times today. As awful as ever. I think my Pelipper's ranked 6, but somehow I've won CMP quite a few times. This is not one of them. I was thinking about running a bad Pelipper, but I don't have the dust to be running bad ones. So knowing that he wins CMP, he probably goes for the bait again. I can't risk it though, and I don't want to risk it. So I know he wins CMP, so now I'm just going for damage. And I think Ferrothorn is going to be really good into the back line. I'm just hoping I can farm this down before it gets to a second Hurricane on my Ferrothorn. Damn. I really hope I didn't throw. Okay. I got lucky. I definitely threw there, but the half turn lag stopped it. Guess we're just throwing this to get rid of this. Oh, it's Swampert in the back? Feels very Swampert. Oh, it's this guy. I mean, a Mud Bomb doesn't KO. I don't think it KOs us. This thing is super bulky, so not a lot of damage, I feel like. And then we probably one-shot it. Sometimes the game is bad in a way it helps. Not usually, but sometimes. Nice. That was a long set. Jeez. We went 3-2. Oh, I mean, the one game we got hard countered, I played bad, and I think there was a chance to win that one. Obviously, it would have been low, but other than that, I can't remember the other game. I only remember the one loss. Did we hit 31 though? Yeah. Not bad. I'll bank a set, and that's going to be it for today. I hope you all had a good time. I know it's been a while since I streamed. I can't promise any more streams, but it was fun. I haven't streamed on YouTube in a while, and I haven't streamed on Twitch in who knows how long. We'll see if we put out a video. If there is a video, it'll definitely be from this team. Definitely, if you want to climb, this is the team. Literally, what I would do is just. What was I telling my students? So, Pelipper is a pretty neutral lead. It does hard lose to a few things. So, you basically hard lose to Lantern. But it's super neutral. And when I say super neutral, I mean there's a lot of play on either side. So, there's a lot of play for you to lose as well. So, obviously, Pelipper is neutral into itself. In which case, you're playing the baiting game. And then you're playing the CMP game. I always double shield Pelipper in the Pelipper matchup. That's just how I play it. Most of the time I bait the first time, but not always. Probably bait 80% of the time. But sometimes you just feel it, and you can get that Hurricane through. But it is risky. There's the Ferrothorn matchup. Is very neutral as well. They get to their Thunder one wing attack before you get to your Hurricane, so you always shield that first move. You throw one more, and then you Hurricane. If it hits, you get to the Weather Ball before they get to their next move, which means it KOs it. Jellicent is also very neutral. They get to their Shadow Ball one wing attack before you get to yours, so I always shield the first time. I go one more. I throw the Hurricane. That one's a little tougher, but I feel like they almost never shield. Obviously, that's just a bias on the games I've played. Can you use Whiscash instead? No. And the reason why is because Whiscash has Blizzard, and Blizzard is just not as good into, and this doesn't come up that often, but Golisopod swaps. Golisopod, you saw it the one time earlier today. I haven't done it always, but most of the time I do bait the Mud Bomb on my safe swap into Quagsire, and then they safe swap into Golisopod. I almost always bait that first one because you can always get the Stone Edge off on the second one. I shield their Liquidation, and then you just farm down, and then you basically end up winning switch that way. Whiscash can't do that, and then also Whiscash, Blizzard is so far to get to, and it's just like neutral against Pelipper, although it probably KOs, but it's just a lot faster to get to the Stone Edge on Quagsire. So I don't think Whiscash would be as good. Obviously, you could replace it with Whiscash, and it would be decent. But you're gonna lose some of the games where Stone Edge was a real winner. What are the other leads? Lantern. In the Lantern game, it's obviously it ends up being an ABB comp, so weak to Lantern in the front, 2 insane answers against Lantern in the back. I always safe swap Quagsire. If they stay in and throw a move, usually means they have Golisopod in the back, maybe even Escav, which they'll come in, but you'll have a huge energy advantage. Don't throw your energy onto Lantern. With your Quagsire, they're baiting you into throwing energy. Keep that energy lead going into the next matchup, and then try to carry that matchup with a huge energy advantage. If they swap right away, sometimes it's Escav, sometimes it's Pelipper. Pelipper's a bit of a risky matchup with an energy lead. You could go for a bait, or you could go for, you could just go straight for 2 Stone Edges. You will live a Hurricane as Quagsire. You'll also live 2 Weather Balls, so you do have the chance to get to 2. You could probably take a 2 shield advantage if you want to in that matchup. But they're going to get one back when you go back into the Pelipper on Pelipper matchup. Let's see, what else is there? What's another lead we saw? Quagsire lead, just like I was mentioning here, it's actually really tough because 2 Weather Balls don't KO, 1 Hurricane plus Wing Attacks don't KO, so they always get to 2 moves. In the mirror matchup, in the lead matchup, they have to bait to get to 2 moves, so they don't get to go double Stone Edge. So if they do throw a Stone Edge at the beginning, just make sure your counts are right. You win CMP. Make sure you convert on getting the. Probably go Weather Balls. It's safer, but you can always go Hurricane and Weather Ball. Escav lead is really good in your favor. There aren't too many really good in your favor, Mon, but Escav's insanely in your favor. You outpace. 2 Weather Balls KO. They have to throw a Mega Horn to do anything to Pelipper. Yeah. Reggie lead, someone said. Reggie lead, I go straight into Quagsire. If they stay, throw a move. If they swap, make sure to get a shield advantage. They probably don't have a hard counter to to Quagsire in the back. So you definitely can get a shield back. And then you want to, when you come back in Pelipper, get an energy advantage on whatever came in. Pelipper's probably going to be good against it. And then stay in that Reggie matchup when they come back in. You have 2 shields, they have 1. You throw a million Weather Balls at it. We did it one time in this stream. I'd go back and watch that. Pelipper is going to win that matchup just from the pure spam. Takes 4 or 5 Weather Balls to KO Reggie. And if you have an energy advantage, obviously it takes Reggie a long time to get to its moves. So you just shield the Zap Cannon. If it lowers your attack, not great. So obviously don't try to keep building against Reggie. You want to throw as soon as possible. And then, is there anything else in the meta? Obviously, the mirror match is just going to be kind of random. We saw Gyarados seems really bad. So I guess at some point I would switch into... No, I think I'd play it out. Either you can play it out in the 1s or the 2s, but you're going to lose CMP, so at the end I would throw the Weather Ball. Even though it's resisted, it's still going to do a lot of damage. It's a Gyarados in Great League, and it's Shadow. It's going to take a lot. Oh, that was the other game we messed up. Maybe we didn't mess up, but that was a game we could have done something. One of my students ran into someone running Azu. It takes a long time to get to its moves. Pelipper's great against Azu. They also ran into Stunfisk. Pelipper wins that in the 1s and 2s, so not too harsh there. I think I went over everything. Oh no, Lucario is a good lead. They usually swap to catch, and then they have a huge energy advantage, and that actually could be really tough for the whole team. Shadow Ball does not play around. Does a lot of damage to everything on our team. Obviously, Power Up Punch, be able to Power Up Punch through Ferrothorn, which would be insane. That's happened to me before, where their Lucario just goes wild. Oh, there's Ludicolo. You can bait once and get to the Hurricane as long as you, yeah, basically you shield once and you can take 2 shields from them. Kartana, I've seen a couple. That matchup, that Mon just seems insanely good against our team. I won't go into it that much because there's not really much to say, but a Weather Ball does more than 50%, so it does like 51. So if you get 2 Weather Balls against it, you know you're doing great. Maybe that's the Wing Attack with the Weather Ball. I don't remember. I remember one time hitting it and it was below half. So Sandshrew, Alolan Sandshrew, is actually tough in the lead. The non-shadow is actually fine. You outpace, but you do get KO'd. It does a lot more damage because Pelipper's taking neutral and you're doing resisted because of the steel typing. But in saying that, I usually just stay in and play it out. Ferrothorn lead, I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, they outpace you by 1 wing attack to get to Thunder before you get to Hurricane. You shield once, you throw 1 more wing attack, and then you throw Hurricane. And then you throw 4 wing attacks and try to catch the Thunder on Ferrothorn. That's almost what I do every time. If they take the hurricane, you outpace even 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you outpace even if they bait to a weather ball, and that weather ball will KO after they've already been hit by a hurricane. I think that's all the leads. So, yeah, if you just want to watch the last 10 minutes of this video, that's how I play out literally almost every single lead. I can't think of any other leads that I've seen. So yeah, hopefully this team works out for y'all. This is the team to use. You have 2 days, so go ahead and spam it and see what you get done. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for coming.